What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. Now we're on season 2, episode 3. Daniel is really enjoying watching Robbie and Sam train together, and you could tell that they're all taking it very seriously. Also, because of Robbie's home situation, Daniel is also letting Robbie move in, which paves the way for him and Sam to potentially get together, which is not good news for Miguel.
Nah.
I'm interested to see how this whole situation is going to shake out in general, and if Miguel and Robbie are going to wind up having any type of beef. So
I mean, I know how it goes. Two boys and a girl trying to get the same chick. So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. And they're young on top of that. So this is a fighting show at the end of the day. So
yeah.
you know what I mean? On top of that, Robbie's mom is fucking trash. She's the worst mom I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah, she's not there for him at all.
How do you go into your house knowing that your son is there completely by himself? Like, you're there for like 5 fucking minutes, and then you tell him, "Oh, I'm going out of the country and I'm moving. Deal with it. I don't know what to tell you." Like,
she only really cares about herself. She has the audacity to throw Johnny under the bus. Meanwhile, she's the one that's really the shitty parent. He hasn't been there, but at least he wants to be there, you know?
Yeah, she's one of those. I feel for Robbie. I definitely understand where he's coming from. So that's why I'm not really getting too mad, you know, when he's angry and, you know, he has this like chip on his shoulder, because I get it, you know. I guess Robbie's gonna hopefully get to a better position in his life sometime in the future. Also, we have Kreese up to no good. He's creasing. You know.
Kreese gon' crease.
Yeah, Kreese gonna do what Kreese gonna do. I don't know what his plan is. The last episode he mentioned he's gonna try to overthrow Johnny.
I really wouldn't be surprised. He's that evil.
Yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised either. But since we don't know, I guess we're gonna have to find out. And the only way to find out is to watch the next episode. So let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
What a fucking idiot. Johnny, come on, bro.
Never owned a computer. Yeah, I'm not a nerd.
Bro, it doesn't make you a nerd.
All right, let's see what you got. Move, stupid arrow. Bullshit. Where the hell's the internet?
This is bad. Like, Johnny is seriously acting like an 80-year-old man right now.
I clicked all the buttons. I still can't find the internet. What's Wi-Fi?
Oh my god.
Man. This is like rocket science for him. This password would be strike first. Oh, Johnny. Oh, man.
This is his first time discovering this shit.
Yeah.
Truth. I knew it.
The truth.
It's not like what like an 8-year-old is like when they first use the
Hey, you saw what Johnny just did. My bad for cutting you off. You saw what Johnny just did, right? He liked the video. Go ahead and like the video.
Yes, there you go.
Some of the skills that you will master when you join Miyagi-Do Karate. I was 2-time All-Valley Under-18 champion. Snake in the grass.
Someone's got some competition now.
Cobra Kai. You guys won that karate tournament, right?
Yes, we certainly did.
Who's gonna take credit?
Cool.
No more of this. Look, it's a beautiful day out, beach is packed with babes, and we're sulking about Sam. It's about him and Robbie Keith.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He found out last episode.
Brought lunch from my favorite CEO.
Hmm.
Come on, you can't stay mad forever. Look, the dealership is gonna get all the publicity.
He's getting
it needs
fed
for
up.
Valley Fest.
Saw the commercial. Almost makes me want to get my karate on. For the record, I do not think that you're guilty of cultural appropriation.
Cultural what? What are you even talking about? Asian whitewashing? They're calling me Daniel the racist on me.
That's clever.
Music. That was Mr. Miyagi's favorite song. Look.
You could be influenced by people's culture without appropriating it.
Yeah, you're appreciating it, not appropriating it.
Exactly.
I just don't understand why he wouldn't tell us. It explains why he's giving us shit for kicking Keen's ass at the tournament. Show no mercy. Unless it's his son.
It's not. It's really not it. But I could see where they were coming from. So much miscommunication in this show.
And he disses Cobra Kai.
Free karate. How am I supposed to compete with that? Snake in the grass.
He didn't flat out diss Cobra Kai.
Snake in the grass. They think the whole snake in the grass comment in the thingy was a diss. Makes sense.
This is an act
Could be.
of war. It demands an immediate response.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Kreese's immediate method is to counteract with violence and aggression.
Remember
And Johnny, at the same time, before even Kreese showed up, he was like trying to move away from that type of mindset, you know, and Kreese was kind of bringing that shit back.
He was influenced by Kreese to a certain extent. He just never took it to that level.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a heart.
Yeah.
You know, I did make it to the All Valley Finals.
That's just because you didn't have to get through me.
Last week, I had no hot water. This week, I have a jacuzzi in my backyard.
Well, I wouldn't get too excited. We did find a dead possum in there.
Seriously. Thank you.
That's what friends do.
Okay.
Not all friends.
Okay.
All right, guys, enough chit chat. Let's see where.
He was definitely going in a specific direction.
Yeah, you could tell.
This was all just some scam to get kids to do your yard work, huh?
No, this is part of the process.
They're just not open-minded enough.
Daniel should show like a preview video to people to show like what could happen if you do it that way.
I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose because the whole thing is to unknowingly learn it. You know what I mean? If that was the case, Miyagi would have been told Daniel LaRusso when he was younger, like, this is what happens after you do this. But he wanted genuine commitment. You know what I mean? And I guess you get that by seeing if that person that you're teaching is going to do and follow the process without second guessing it. You know what I mean? And
That's true. And he second guessed it for a second, but it wasn't anything too serious.
Yeah, exactly.
Self-defense. Learn self-offense. Don't be a pussy. Join Cobra Kai and let me teach you the way of the fist. Cobra Kai or something.
Guy said hash browns.
It's not about the commercial. It's about Robbie Keane.
What about him?
We know he's your son.
I mean, they were going to find out eventually.
It's only right that his students know also.
Yeah, Robbie's my son. That has nothing to do with how I run my dojo. It's also none of your damn business. Do you understand?
But Sensei...
But nothing. Get out. Clean mats for the rest of the week.
How do you feel about this situation?
You could tell that Johnny's making them clean the mats just because he's a little salty that they found out.
They're mad because they think that, you remember in the tournament, and Johnny was like, what are you doing, you know, after he hurt him, and then after the tournament, he gave him the lesson, like, oh, you think you're tough by hitting somebody when they're down, by, you know, winning, by kind of cheating, you know what I mean? That
he only feels that way because it was done to his son specifically.
I actually think that Johnny genuinely feels like that's not the right way to go, because
yeah, but they think that way.
Yeah,
that's what they feel right now.
Miguel and Hawk think that Johnny did that because that's his son, and he favors his son over them more.
Right.
But Johnny actually did that because he realized when it happened, as it was happening, that, oh shit, this is a repeat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he started to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, this is not the way I want Cobra Kai to be. And then the first episode of the second season, he scolded them for that. So that kind of like made them confused. And then after they found out that he was his son, that kind of in their head it solidified their prejudgments about the whole situation. So like I said before, there's just a lot of miscommunication in the show.
A lot.
So they're losing trust on him now.
Oh, hey, Sensei. How's it going?
Paintbrush and sandpaper, and they take off.
Maybe you can give him a demonstration, you know? Give him the old razzle-dazzle.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not the worst idea.
Donut shops throwing away fruit.
Oh, she's back.
But you keep your paws off my bounty.
You just be homeless somewhere else.
Yeah.
You taking me home, baby?
Wow. It doesn't look good.
Oh, shut up, bro.
Your son like his own. Not sure how you put up with that.
He definitely knows what buttons to push.
I really hope Johnny isn't stupid. Like, I hope he listens to everything this guy says and thinks about it before he does anything.
What's going on? Let's go for a ride. None of that veggie crap. Just a hot grill and some quality chuck. You see that building over there? The hospital? That's where Robbie was born. It was a Monday. His mom was in labor for 17 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I wasn't there. My mom had just died. I was a real mess. I never knew my father, so she was all I had. Next thing I know, I'm gonna be a dad. So instead of being up there, welcoming him into the world, I was down here soaking up the booze from a 3-day bender to get the courage to walk across the street.
Fuck.
That's a lot to go through.
I mean, he could have just walked there, but
he still should have been there to see the birth of the son, but it's good to know the backstory.
In this world, and I've been failing him every day since.
Just since this is personal stuff, you don't have to.
Should have told you a long time ago. It's one of the most painful things in my life, but one of the best things has been teaching you. And I want you to know, no matter what happens, I promise I'll always be on your side, and I'll always have your best interest at heart.
Teaching Miguel has made him feel like he has a son.
What is it?
It's from Aisha. She heard that Miyagi-Do was doing some sort of demo at Valley Fest.
and that hit.
Oh, they are, huh?
Actually, can you not?
This guy's here. Yo, funnel cake is gas.
It is really good.
That shit's crack.
How you feeling?
A little short notice, but I think we got it. What's that for?
Second movie. Alright. A little presentation. A little anticlimactic, if you ask me.
Is there gonna be any fighting?
Think so?
Alright. Cool. That's it. I guess it was alright.
It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
Now time for the grand finale.
Oh, okay, so I guess there's more.
Alright.
What the hell is going on here?
They're gonna take the spotlight from Danny. Definitely a lot more exciting, for sure.
Actual fighting is obviously going to stand out a lot more.
Poor Daniel LaRusso. I hear the little hawk in the background.
That whole thing was really dope.
Yeah, they ain't even thinking about Miyagi though. They completely forgot about that whole entire set. Word. Cool. Season 2, Episode 3, Fire and Ice. Robbie and Sam getting a little closer. And then we also had a little touching moment, right, with Johnny and Miguel. That kind of got me in my feelings for a second, because you really get more perspective of where Johnny was coming from with his situation with Robbie.
Yeah.
They're focusing a lot on Johnny, is what I noticed. Earlier we got Season 1, right? With Season 1, we had a little backstory about how he was as a kid. We learned that he was indeed a nerd. He was like somebody that didn't have a lot of friends, and his dad, you know, was a bully. His stepdad was a bully. Now we're seeing, you know, a little bit more about his situation with Robbie and why he feels like he failed him.
At first it seemed like he was just being neglectful because he chose alcohol over his son.
Yeah.
And a life of bad principles, but he really went through it. The things that he had to see were tough, and it definitely explains why he wasn't there for Robbie.
And I'm glad that now he has, you know, a son figure that he found within Miguel. But I still want to see him eventually, hopefully, get closer to Robbie, because that's his true son at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
It would be really nice to see for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, guys, that's Episode 3 of Season 2, Fire and Ice. Season 2, I heard, is supposed to be, you know, one of the best seasons. Season 2 and 3. So I'm excited to keep the journey going. If you guys enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Peace.